we traveled to UK. A lot of things happened whilst we were in UK, and we kept on seeing God come through for us at every step. When we arrived the UK, we were supposed to do 2 days post-arrival PCR test, myself and my twin daughters. So we were staying in an apartment in London, and when you arrive, you're supposed to stay 2 days indoors without coming out, and then you do a PCR test. And if it comes out negative, you're not allowed to go around in the UK. So we arrived on a Saturday, and on Monday morning, we took our samples and we sent them off to the lab. The result was supposed to come out on Tuesday. We didn't see the result on Tuesday. On Tuesday evening, one of my daughters got a notice from NHS that she was near somebody who tested positive for COVID and that she should stay indoors. It was odd to us because we had traveled with a pack of this lateral flow test kits, which we had from NHS in London. So when we had been testing, myself and the two girls, and none of us had tested positive at any time. So it was really troubling. So I started to pray because the outing was supposed to happen on the Wednesday, I think on the 23rd, and then we were supposed to travel out to Wales on the 24th. That night, as I prayed, my own test came out and it was negative. So my friends who are doctors, they are now like, okay, you guys just do a lateral flow test and take the results and now go on your outing, because to enter the Winter Wonderland, you have to show them a negative COVID test. So we did what they said, and all the tests came out negative again. So we went out. We went to the Winter Wonderland, came out to get on the London tour bus. So when we were on the London tour bus, I told my twins to turn on their phone and connect to the Wi-Fi in the bus. As soon as they connected, one of my twins got a result that her COVID test was positive. My God, we had to jump down from the bus quickly. And she told me, Mom, I'm very, very sure I don't have COVID. And it didn't make sense because we've all been together, sharing cups, sharing space, sharing everything. And the other twin and myself came out negative, and she came out positive. The other COVID test we did was going to come out the next day. And to the glory of God, when that test came out, it was negative. And it was clear she did not have COVID. This is the first time that my friend that is a doctor said, like, this is the first time he has ever heard such a thing. We stayed the whole of Christmas and New Year, and we were planned to come in back to Nigeria on the 7th because my husband's memorial is going to be next Sunday, which is 16th. We entered the bus from Swansea to Heathrow Airport. And on the way, for some reason, I just felt the urge to pray. I was praying. I was praying in tongues, praying in the spirit. So when we got down around 3:30, we went upstairs to check in. And the lady at the counter said, oh, your flight is by 10:30. Why do you want to check in? I said, no, I want to check in now. I want to check in because we're hungry. So once check in, so I will not carry our suitcases around so that we can go and eat. And that was God at work again. So she said, okay, we're going to do you early check-in. Reverend, to check in now, I didn't find my passport. The pouch containing all my passports, my vaccination cards, my documents, the little money we had left, which we had saved, everything was in that pouch, and the pouch was missing. So I started to make inquiries, and then they showed me one office, one young man there, and I told him, this is the problem. I think I left my passport inside a bus that just dropped us from Swansea. He said, hang on a minute, let him make some calls. He called, and they told him the driver dropped us off and is on a 40-minute break, that he would come around by 4:40 p.m. to pick the next batch of people going to Swansea, going back towards Swansea. So he asked me to come back around 4:30 at that stand, and then they would make calls. I started praying. I said, oh God, God of Reverend Samoye, God of heaven, can you hear me please? I need to go home. Wherever this passport is, just let me see it and let me just travel. Presently, that bus came back, and as the driver came, he first of all said, oh, there's nothing here. He first of all said, madam, I've checked, the bus is clean, you didn't leave anything. I'm like, no, my passport is inside that bus. He said, no, but I cleaned. He said, I didn't carry you from Swansea. I said, I was in your bus from Swansea. So he said, yes, it's true. Then I remember you were in this bus, but your passport is not here. I didn't see it. I said, please let me get in and check. So I got in, I looked, and truly there was no visible pouch, no visible passport. And something just said, get down on your forelimbs. I got down, and as I got down, I was praying. And that voice said, start to look seat by seat. And I looked. Reverend, if you see where this passport was lodged, it was as if somebody took it and fixed it inside the side between the seat and the wall of the bus. No ordinary human eye could have seen it, because that passport was in a British Airways pouch, which is the same color as the bus, which is blue, white, and red. So ordinarily, it could not have been seen. It would not have been seen if not that God was with me. And when I got it out, my goodness, I just burst out crying. I'm like, Father, Lord, who am I that you are so mindful of me? You know, what God did for me yesterday, I can't even talk about it. My life has been different. My life has changed. And I give God glory, and I thank you for what you have done for me. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless Mommy Mary. May the good Lord bless Pastor Shego. I appreciate you, Reverend Oye, and I appreciate PPH family. God bless you, sir. Thank you.